When I was in NAFA, we had a lot of projects to submit. I'm in furniture design, so I need to create like my furniture. I no money, I go and DIY lor. So I was gluing this like mat on a piece of cardboard. I was gluing. This was in the middle of the night already. 4 a.m., 5 a.m. in the morning. Me and my friends, we were Skype. Last time got no Zoom, Skype. Okay, so every night they will play like K-pop music, and then after that we will just Skype lah. So suddenly the music just stopped. But I didn't think much of it because I thought that maybe they just finding songs to switch and all these things. So in front of me, this board, right, I just continue gluing. After I glue, and then my glue gun no more glue already. I have to go and stand up and take more. And then I stand up from the board, right? Then I saw this face right in front of me, this close, and she was very, very, very angry.
I really don't feel good like this. I'm getting a...
Is anyone here? What did you find?
You are listening to Supernatural Confessions.
It's a woman. Her face now all grey color. You can see like, I don't know whether anybody has seen like very, very cold bodies. And you know that this person is no longer alive. She has a bit of like purpley greyish hue to her face like that. So when I saw her face, I just like that, but 3 seconds only, because Guan Ning Ma, my statue, the statue is behind, and this one is from my family home, so her power very strong, because every day my father pray to her. So when her face was this close to me, I stunned. I don't know what to do. Then I just slowly squat back down again. Then I just turned to my friends, the computer there. I just like, hey guys, why y'all stop the music? We're doing morning prayers now. The Malay morning prayers, they have the I didn't hear anything, but if I go close enough to the computer, I can hear they playing the Malay prayers sound. So my friends told me that because when they play the song, the Quran song, if I'm not wrong, okay, that is when they try to ask the ghosts to go home or like go to where they are going, because the day is starting again, the sun is rising, right? So I think in a sense it's like chasing the ghosts away. But because I pray to Guan Ning Ma, and my house got no prayers music at all. Never. I think she was angry lah. Suddenly asked her to go away. That's why she was so angry at me. Then I was like, don't scold me lah, also not my fault. You want to go and haunt my friends lah. At that point of time, there was no denying. I did saw her. I really did saw her. Then I almost had a heart attack. Yeah, I really almost had a heart attack. It was really a horrible feeling. But afterwards, I never see her face really. I don't know where she come from. Yeah. So that is one story. This one no denying, right in your face. Okay, just to give you a little bit background on my house. 5-room flat. It's a corner unit. I've been staying there for all my life, 20 odd years already. And then once you go in, right, you will see the Guan Ning Ma altar. And then if you go in deeper into the house, that is when it starts to get darker. And then in the living room, there is about 2 or 3 entities. Some I can see. I know that there's one kid always in the living room one, but I don't know what she's doing there lah. This one I can't really tell their genders. Okay, then kitchen also have one, the walking one. Then also, then in my younger brother's room, there is 2. There is one ama and one kid. They will always be like playing around. Then the kid in the particular room, very naughty one. He always like to fly around. Then he will go and like disturb the curtain lah, go and disturb everything. Yeah. Then in my older brother room is the one particular one. She solo take one room, you know. You know how powerful she is. Then in my parents' room, there's also the walking one. I think she walk from the kitchen, walk to the parents' room. Every time walking, I don't know walking to where. But just walking. Then in my other room, that room not much activity. So I tell you, I'm very tired. Hey, please just leave me alone. I have visited 3 Sifu in the past about maybe 2 or 3 years. They all tell me, they never pakat one. All these Sifu never communicate beforehand. They all tell me, this one cannot run away. Your yin yang yan will only get stronger. Because the hantu has been bothering me, right? The black lady. So I was trying to find whether this black lady, is it linked to my past life or not? Why is she following me? So I engaged this freelance sifu. And then this freelance sifu told me that he will like hypnotize me, I think. How it goes is that he need to calm me down until like a state of mind. Afterwards, he will ask me to close my eyes and then imagine. Because I have to like confront the thing, if not later you follow me again. So when I turned over, right, I saw this lady. She was in like white dress, but it was all tattered. She got no legs. She was just like a floating entity. And then her hands were all bony, and then her tongue was falling out. She got no lower jaw. She gave me a feeling like she's very pitiful. 很可怜，我应该要帮她。You know, I should help her in any way that I can. Then I just look at her. Even though she's floating and I'm terrified out of my mind, I try to talk to her because she got no mouth, right? So she talked to me in a different way. So I asked her, why are you here? Then she said she's stuck here. She cannot go. Afterwards, I asked her, are we related or not in the past life? And then she said, yes, we were friends. Then I suddenly, right, I just started crying. This is not my emotion, I don't know this lady. I just started crying and then I just started sobbing, like the ugly cry, you know, with all your snot coming out from your face. And then my friend that was there, she was here to witness the whole situation. She was very shocked. Suddenly I cried. And then after that I just cried, then I just like say in a very crying voice, and then I just like, she cannot move on. And then after that she wants to move on, but she wants to help me also. Very conflicted lah, whether should I let her go or not. Because she is my friend, she's here to take care of me in this current life. But I feel it's unfair for her because I've already reincarnated. I've already moved on from my past life. But yet, she's still here, she still take care of me, you know. I feel it's not fair. So I feel after all of this, I got her name lah. Her name was Daphne. And then afterwards, I tell her, Daphne, I think you should move on and reincarnate. Like, throw away all of this hate that you have lah. If you can, as much as you can, and move on to your next life already. Because it's not fair for you to take care of me. What if in the next life I don't get this resolved, I don't have the yin yang yan, I don't know you are here, and then you just stay with me for a few lifetimes, it's not fair for you. So I say, while we are here, I have this opportunity to meet you again. Please go and reincarnate. Then if we are fated, let's meet again lah in the future lifetime when we really can be friends. So I got very emotional and then I started crying. I just like, I don't want her to go, but I know that she has to go. Yeah. And then when I asked her to go, I saw that she walked into like a ball of light. It was really a ball of light. I kid you not lah. It's like those people say that you walk towards a ball of light, right? When the person passed. And then before she passed, I think she reverted back to her human form. She looked like a Chinese girl, okay? But also like bangs like mine, but she had very long hair. And then afterwards, she was wearing like this very Shanghai era, you know, like the Yongchun kind of era kind of clothes. So I know that probably she didn't wait for long. This was probably just like my next reincarnation only. Then before I managed to help her. So I'm glad she didn't wait for too long. Yeah, until I help her to move on with her life lah. So I hope that she can get peace from that. Yeah. I get very emotional when I talk about this. I don't even know who is this person, you know. Yeah, but I feel like she was a very good friend of mine. All the sifu that I've met so far, these 3 sifu, right? All 3 of them tell me that I need to fulfill something in this life. They don't want to tell me, they say the time is not right yet. And then when the time is right, someone is going to come here and guide me to what I'm supposed to do lah. Then I just like, wow, shit, this one sounds like you are meant for greater things. With great power comes great responsibility. Then I just like, I'm very stressed. Can't I just like be a normal person? Can I just like, you know, 9 to 5 job, go home, play game, then after that go sleep, take one hot shower? Kinda meant for greater things. I'm like, okay.
With great power comes great responsibility.
I think partially why my yin yang yan never opened so much, because I've been running away from this responsibility. I don't want to face it. You tell me who want to see ghosts? The person who want to see ghosts, right, never see the ghost before. Not fun, not fun. They are just very sad people lah. If I can, I will try to help lah. But of course, I'm still human. Yeah. Where my powers come from, where my gifts come from, I believe it came from my grandmother, my 外婆, my mother's mother. Afterwards, when I was getting older, then my grandmother came to stay with us. All this time before she came to stay with us, she's actually staying alone. She likes to be an independent woman. So she bought this house in Marsiling. She was staying in this 3-room flat. Okay, but she's staying alone now, so one room is empty. So in the middle of the night, suddenly she hear people, then she smell cigarette smell. She don't smoke at all, so she don't know the cigarette smell maybe from downstairs coming, blow up, you know, because of the window. So she want to go and close the window, and then suddenly she see this uncle, old ape, sitting in the toilet on a small stool and smoking and sighing. She see this human being there, this entity there, in full form, not black figure, not nothing, in full fledged form. And then this uncle keep, then just take puff from his cigarettes. And then after that, she was very brave. I don't know where she get her balls from. Okay, she started scolding the uncle. Why are you here? Get out of my house. This is not your place. Get out of the house. And then afterwards, she just walked away, and then she decides to sleep in another room. So that was the end of that night story. She went to confront the property agent. Hey, how come the house got things? Then he said this house is actually the property agent's grandparents. Their pre-loved house. Just before they pass away, they really love this house. And then they cannot bear to part with the house. So even after life, they still come back to this house. Yeah. So that is when I know, when my mom told me this story when I was about in my teens, that is where my power come from lah, from 外婆.
I really don't feel good. It's like getting a
Is anyone here? What did you find?
You are listening to Supernatural Confessions.